once you go live, right, I want you to find the link like on your phone and send it to me on the Fiverr private chat.
Okay. STK-ZoRo live. Okay, and send it to Fiverr.
Yeah, just like because I need to access it through my phone.
Yes. Okay. I just sent the link.
Okay, I got it. Just give me like 2 minutes. I'll just set it up and I'll be back.
All right. Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, I'm in, bro. Let's go. Okay, bro. Before we do anything, right? Why don't you hop over to settings? That's the first thing I'd like us to go through.
Okay, I'm in settings.
Okay, there's a bit of a delay, like on streaming this, so you'll have to bear with me.
All right, no
It's
problem.
gonna be a bit slow. Okay, so you know what all the hop-ups do, like your precision choke and your select fire and everything.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so you see the first setting, interact prompt style. Hop over and make that compact.
Make it compact.
Yep.
Okay, and what does
Okay.
this do?
So what will happen is that if you ever hover over your hop-ups, right? There'll be a big screen on your there'll be a big description box. So you'll just make that small and more compact.
Okay.
So for better visual clarity. If you're ever in a fight and you hover over a pop-up, it takes big place on your screen, right? That won't happen anymore.
Okay.
Okay, we want our damage numbers on both.
So I should put the damage on what?
Damage numbers has to be on both.
On both. Okay.
Okay, because we want the stacking numbers and we want it stacking plus we want the floating as well.
Okay.
Okay, also make your auto sprint on because I we are going to be sprinting all the time. So you just have to put your analog forward and it will keep sprinting, you know. You don't have to click the stick anymore.
Okay.
Okay, bro, this is a huge setting, okay? This is like the big one. You see the setting called taking damage closes death box menu?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to put that on off.
On off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll tell you what this does, okay? So for example, if you ever kill someone, right? So for example, just imagine the situation. You have white armor, you kill a guy with purple armor, and you want to pick up the box, but people are shooting at you, and the box closes. But
Oh.
if you have this on off, that won't happen. You'll still be in the box and you'll be able to pick up whatever you want. So
Okay.
that's comes in clutch in armor sorting and everything. So
Yeah, I can
this
see how
comes in
that'll help.
clutch. Yep. Because like if you ever see me play like on stream and shit, like whenever I play, I armor swap in front of people while they're in front of me and shooting at me. Like it comes in clutch a lot. You have to get used to quick armor swapping.
Okay.
Okay. See, I'm not colorblind, but I play on colorblind mode called Tritanopia. It's like the fourth one. It's the last one. So what happens is that the colors are the same as the default one, but the colors are a bit more transparent and a bit more lighter and a bit more easygoing on the eye, so you can see things better.
Yeah, it's a lot brighter, I can see.
Yeah. I mean, what also happens is that it's more transparent. Like it's just you see things better on the map, honestly, like far off and everything. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to head over to the next one now? I think controller.
Okay. I'm on controller. I'm not sure when it'll update for
Okay.
you.
Okay, yeah. I am in now. Okay, tell me what button layout do you use? Do you use a regular button layout? Do you use button puncher? And do you use a regular controller? Or do you use like a controller with paddles?
Um, I got a scuff controller recently, like within the last
Okay,
week, but before
okay.
mine was customized because I felt like my controls were too slow. Like I had to constantly like take my finger off the analog sticks to do things.
Mhm. Okay, and tell me, do you play claw or do you hold the controller regularly?
I hold it regularly.
Okay, and how many paddles are there on your scuff?
Two.
Two, right? Okay, so just listen to me if you want to write it down or something. I want your button layout to be on button puncher. Okay.
Okay.
And your paddle has to be one for jumping and one for crouching.
One for
That's it. I
jumping
don't
and one
want
for
any other button on your
crouching.
paddles.
I have one for jumping.
And the other one has to be for crouch. Preferably the one on your right stick should be for crouching.
Okay.
On the behind your right stick. That one, keep that for sliding and crouching.
Okay. Okay, I just have to switch my right paddle because my left one is for jumping.
Okay, so just keep on for jumping, keep on for crouching. That's it. Okay, now you see the menu cursor speed, right? I want that to be a bit more, around halfway through the bar.
For the menu cursor.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, ALC is good, but if you don't have the perfect setting, it can get quite messy. So honestly, for me, I do not recommend using ALC. I don't know if you're too used to it, but playing on standard sensitivity with a good response curve is better than ALC, in my opinion. So I don't know if you're used to the ALC or what's your scene with it.
Oh yes.
So I didn't get you.
Could you say that again?
I'm saying that I do not recommend playing on ALC
Okay.
on console.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me because I used AOC just to. I'm lagging. I use AOC just to like tweak some things. Like, let's see, what did I have tweaked? My ramp up time, just like to make my
Mhm.
reaction time faster, but not the sensitivity itself.
Okay. So I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you why is ALC there. ALC is technically there for the people who are playing controller on PC. Because over there, you actually need the much more quicker time. For console, it's alright because everyone's still playing on 60 frames per second. But on PC, when you want to compete with the keyboard and mouse players, you need the ALC and the extra bit of help. But on console, it really doesn't matter. It's just gonna complicate things and kind of mess with your aim on console.
Okay.
So you can put it off. And bro, as for your sensitivity, right? You can play with whatever you're comfortable with, but I suggest that you keep your look sensitivity one higher than your ADS sensitivity. You have it opposite. Your ADS sensitivity is more than your look sensitivity. You should have it the other way around. Like it's 3-4 right now, right? You can make it like a 4-3, or it was 5-6 earlier. You can make it 6-5 or something. So look sensitivity has to be one more. Then yeah. I played Pfeiffer as well. So just
Okay.
perfect, got it right. Okay, just look around, see if it feels natural, and then we can go back. Okay. As for the response curve, bro, the playstyle that you're saying that you play passive and try to get aggressive, then I suggest steady is the best response curve for that kind of playstyle instead of
Steady.
fine aim. Yep. You can make your look dead zone none.
Look dead zone none.
Yep. Scroll down. Just stay in the settings bro till we're done.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Hop over to video.
His field of view is
Video.
different than mine. Mine was 104.
Okay. Honestly, anything between 95 to 110 is alright. That depends on personal preference. You can keep that minimal. Okay, head over to audio.
All right.
Okay, just give me a second. Let it come on my screen. Okay. Audio, you can keep sound effects a bit higher and make your music volume 0%. That's it. Just the music volume has to be on 0%. That's it. The rest is your preference.
Okay.
Okay, you're done with that. Now we can start with the session, right? So I'll tell you how my session usually go in the 2 hour session. I will watch like 3 to 4 games of yours, like without giving you any input. So I come to know an idea of how you play, what are your weaknesses, what are your strengths. Then I will tell you how do you rectify them and everything. Then I'll play a few games with you. I'll take the lead. I'll show you the decisions that I'm making, explain the decisions to you, and then we'll finish the session off with playing in firing range. I'll give you aiming drills, and I'll give you all the tips that you need to overcome your problems. Does that sound good, or do you have something else in mind?
Oh no, that sounds perfect.
Sounds good, right? Okay. So just hop into a duo game.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm just gonna let you play. Just don't imagine that I'm even there, okay? Just think that you're playing how you usually play. And then I'll be watching and I'll go through it after the game.
Alrighty. Let's do this. Do you mind if I play music?
I mean, you can play music, but while playing, you won't be able to hear
Oh,
footsteps.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Turn my audio up.
So you just switch to some new settings. It'll take some time, but trust me, once you get used to them, right? It's gonna be much better than it ever was for you.
Uh,
Okay. Over there, bro, you picked up the hemlock. You got a few shots in. You don't get the down. It's all right. You don't have to stay there and keep shooting. You have to back out and prioritize your number one goal when landing is to get a body shield. Okay,
okay,
so you had to move from there, and then if you saw the Revenant uphill, right, he made you low. Then instead of still challenging him, you should have backed out and just tried to find some body shield or something.
okay,
Because without, it's very difficult to survive without body shield, especially in a 2v1. And it's not necessary you get that now. You made him 1 HP, he's going to be panicking anyway. He won't be much of a threat. So you can like leave him in that 1 HP, then come around, pick up a body shield, pick up probably a better secondary gun, and then come in.
all right.
Okay? Okay, we can go again.
This is your champion. Most beautiful things are fragile. Not me.
All right, let's do this.
I'm not a pawn. I'm here to break the game. See that blur right before you bite? That's me. There, looks like fun. I love this part! Ha!
What is this guy doing?
I'm not sure.
There's a new kill leader. 조심해. Putting an eye in the sky. There's touch point ceremony. Drone. I'm good to go. I'm recalling my drone. And your next champion is right. Body ship here. Level 1. I've got a flatline here. Let's transfer to this top. I'm going to adding an extra pair of eyes.
2 squads, 3 squads.
3 other squads are close. 조심하자. 잘 보고 다녀. There are 2. Let's relocate here. I'm back. Logged off my drone. Signaling my drone. Charge rifle here.
Okay. Also, bro, there's a lot of disturbance coming from your mic. Like, I don't know if it's the noise of the PS4 or if some air.
It's a sound coming from my mic.
Just a bit. Yeah.
Alright, alright, it should be better now.
Yeah, it's a bit better. Much better, actually. Huh.
My eyes are more than here. Adding an extra pair of eyes. I'm good to go. Be prepared. Throw my grenade out. Throwing grenade. Throwing grenade. Opening fire. Good job, Nectar. Now, sealing this. We were well prepared.
Nice, but you ended up taking too much time for the fight, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I did.
Signaling my drone back. That place has already been searched. Truth is coming, and I won't be stopped. Watching that direction. Let's transfer to this spot. The oars seem down. There are no squads near. I'm back. Logged off my drone. Push me. Someone's definitely been there. Let's move here. Keeping an eye on that spot. I'm going to keep my eyes open over there.
Could be split.
Let's move here. Getting my eyes in the sky. Wow, there are no squads here.
Dang, come on.
Enemy agents right here. 잘 보고 다녀. There are two squads near us. Logged off my drone. Activating hardware reconstruction.
Oh, what?
Hold on. Shield recharging. Striking here.
Oh, the sensitivity is so high.
But if the sensitivity is too high, just go from 5.4 to 4.3. So it's feeling too
Alright.
high for you. Yeah, you just have to get a bit used to the sense, bro. Because like ALC and all is good, but then there's a certain cap to it.
Yeah, I know. I used to play
Yeah,
super hard. Like I used to play like
yeah, I
6.
know, bro. Go for 4.3, it's fine. It's like high sense doesn't mean better playing.
Yeah, I used to play high sense, but
Okay, bro. So, you mind if we rewind back and go through what went wrong this game?
yeah,
Okay, so first up, right? It's not worth rewinding, but you can go back and see it if you want. When you landed in airbase, right? You looted, but you looted only 2 rooms, and you took so much time to loot the 2 rooms. It has to be quicker, bro. You have to just go and pick up square, 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 and get out of there. For me, number one, flaw of yours would be you are looting too slow off spawn. You have to be much quicker. Number two, one good thing that I noticed about you, right? When you're taking the fight with the Gibby, I liked how you were positioning yourself. I liked how you were always taking high ground. I like that. See, the aim and all will come. Since you adjusted to new settings, I don't expect you to go on one clipping people. All that is fine. But as long as your idea is great, like I like the nades, I like the high ground positioning, I like everything, okay, in that fight with the Gibby. The only thing is that you took too much time to finish him off after your teammate went down. So if you don't mind, you mind rewinding back to minus 6 minutes and 59 seconds around. Then, okay, a bit earlier actually, 7 minutes and 30 seconds. When you climb on the roof and hit him a bit with your 301.
seven
When you
minutes
climb
and
on the roof
30.
and just put out your drone, just put it at that moment. When you climb on the roof and put out your drone, around minus 7.5 minutes, you'll find it at that spot.
Okay, I see it.
Okay, so just tell me once you reach there and pause it.
Alright, 7 minutes and 30. I'm there.
Yeah, like when you put out your drone and you get out and you shoot the jibby for 12 on your 301, just pause it at that moment.
Okay, it's paused.
Okay, when it pause. Okay, first up, you see a guy over there. I can't stress enough how much I like the fact that you went on high ground instead of challenging him from low ground after he threw that nade on you. Okay, second of all, you're on high ground. You have a good positioning. At mid range, you have a 301 and a hemlock. I would strongly suggest that if you're fighting someone mid range, you start off the fight with the hemlock, if possible. Because like in 2 bursts, you could have probably cracked him in how much damage you did with the 301. Ended up doing. See, he put down the dome over there, right? What you could have done, throwing nades behind the dome is kind of pointless over there because he's still going to stay in his dome, right? when you threw the thermite, and then when you fell down. I just want you to pause when you fell down over there, and you start reloading your 301.
Okay.
Okay, see over there, what you could have done since you dealt, I think, around 36 damage to him, right? So
Yeah.
right now in the purple armor versus purple armor, you have that advantage. What you could have done, all right, is that while he's healing, while his animations are slowed down, you could have gone in the bubble and tried to shoot him a bit with the 301, while he wouldn't have been able to shoot you, right? Because he was trying to heal, I believe.
Okay.
You could have done like a bit more damage to him, around 20, 30, 40 more, and then back out of the bubble, reposition, taken high ground, and finish the fight off right there. Instead of see, I'll tell you what happens when you extend fights, right? Like it does provide safety for you. You take high ground and everything, but it also is inviting more third parties. The more time your fights take, the more sound you make, the more third parties are going to be attracted to your fight.
Okay. So I
Okay,
need to
so
work
then
on shortening
okay,
up my
so then
stabs.
you reload, you go back in the house. I am just watching it. Okay, I'll tell you when to pause. Okay, so then you see him in your drone. Okay, so then when you saw him in your drone, right, while climbing up, just pause it over there.
Okay.
You could see him through the outline climbing up, and you're about to throw your thermite.
Okay. I'm here.
Okay, at that moment, right, instead of throwing a thermite, which might hit or not hit, like it was kind of a fluke, right? You have to agree. Like, you didn't know that it's gonna hit. What you could have done is climb back on the side or taken a few steps back and try to get a few shots on him while he was in his climbing animation. That's what you could have done over there. Just dealt a bit more damage. Okay. Anyway, I'm playing now. And then you try to go up. Okay, see, now what happened, right, is when you were climbing up, right, the Jibby, he was shooting downstairs and he was with your teammate for a fight. So at that moment, right, what I would have done is I would have sacrificed my high ground and gone down to fight. Because what happens is no matter how good of a player one guy is, right, if it's a 2v1, even two noobs can take down one good player. Because no one can shoot at two people at once. So always, if you have numeric advantage in a fight, it's better. So even though your Octane probably did no damage or whatever he did to the Gibby, you would have gotten the free kill, free right off there, without having to put in so much effort. See, then what happened is that you roamed around the roof, you tried to look around for him, and he should have healed up in this much time. Yep, the nade and everything was alright. Okay. And then you see when the octane is pinging, and then you come slowly creeping in and try to look around the corner with aiming down sights. Just pause it at that moment.
You mean looking to the left?
Yeah, 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 yeah. When you're walking down the corridor and looking to the left.
I thought about it, but then I figured
See,
Gibby didn't have enough
I'll
space.
tell you one thing. Doing that in other games like Siege and COD usually works, right? But if you do that strat in Apex, you know, coming slowly in, walking around the corner, if that guy's pre-aiming you, he can even get you if he's on 1 HP and you're on full health. So
Oh,
even I'll give you an example. If that guy was even in that corner, right, we will not approach him walking slowly like that. We'll either try to slide shoot and come in, or slide, come in, and then start shooting him.
okay.
Because your movement speed matters a lot in Apex. That dictates how your game goes. Okay, so then he's pinging, you go out, and he puts down the dome. You throw that nade, which was not necessary,
I
because
did.
then you should have just climbed up. Yeah.
Yeah,
See, the
I
thing is that your
forgot.
nade, see, I'll tell you, your nade ideas are good, but some of them are a bit unnecessary, honestly.
All right.
Like, it's good that you're using nades because a lot of people don't use nades, but you're also using them too much. Like, you get it? You're using them a bit too much.
All right.
Anyway, you go on top, then you see again, like you shot with the 301, that's all right, but that range hemlock is preferred. Okay,
Okay.
so then you go up, you pick him up. Also, your looting is a bit slow, right? Like you res him, then you go back, You are supposed to go and puck, pick up the bag, pick up the purple lever, pick up everything. And he ended up picking up everything and you got nothing. You have to loot quicker. Always you have to increase the looting speed, bro. Anyway, so now I want you to forward to the part where you EMP.
Okay.
Okay, you EMP and you're shooting that guy, right? Just pause it right there.
It's pause.
Okay? You EMP, you shoot him that much. You should have again shot him with the hemlock, but that's alright. Okay, see, I'll tell you why that punch happens, okay? Why your punch that happened over there. Just give me 1 second. Oh my god, my video paused. See, your punch happened because you were trying to switch weapons, but instead of tapping the triangle, you ended up holding triangle. So what happened that your weapon became holstered and you pressed R2 and you ended up punching. So
Oh.
when you're switching weapons, right, just a simple tap will do. You don't need to go like full power on the triangle.
Okay.
Okay? Anyway, so then you backed out. See, now over there, what happens is that when you back out, right, after getting shot, you have to back out a bit more. Because right now you've made one guy 1 HP, but the other guy is still completely on HP, right? And that guy, they know that you're a single crypto for now. So that guy could have pushed you while you are only on 100 shields right now. They don't know about your octane yet. So you had to, instead of reloading behind this rock, right? You should have backed out a bit more, probably towards the other house or towards the small hut, and reloaded and shielded up, and then gotten back in the fight.
Okay.
Okay, see. So then you try to shoot. See, that is a tough angle to shoot because you're on low ground. That's not a problem. Then you go back, you reload. Then you're popping your cell. Okay. See, now I just want you to pause at the moment you fell down from the Mirage.
All right.
Okay. See, bro, you are using your weapons wrong. The mid-range weapon you're using in close range, and the close to mid-range weapon you're using long range. I mean, over there when you shot the Mirage, you should have just shot him with your 301 instead of shooting with the Hemlock. Anyway, so now you fall down. You and the Mirage are probably on same HP, right?
Yes.
Over there, see, I don't blame you for getting thing with the decoy. You shot him. Okay. So now you get him down, okay? So over there now, after you knock him, just pause it.
All right.
Okay, so now you know there is one team coming in from the cave over there, right? And one guy on top of you, probably the Mirage's teammate. So now you have only two safe options, okay? You either thirst the Mirage quick with your 301, pick up his armor, get ready for the fight, which is a bit of a risky option, or the safer option over there, right, is you see the left, like the Octane's in front of you. There's a full opening on your left towards the hut and towards the other side. So over there, the safer place would be you are low. There's three people around you. You just get out of there, heal up, put down your drone, let these two teams fight, and then come and third party back again. What you ended up doing, however, is staying down and taking another fight on 1 HP, and then ended up getting knocked. You see what went wrong, right, over there? You ended up taking the fight on 25 HP.
Yeah, I took the fight when I should have repositioned.
Exactly. See, the thing is that you can, but then you don't have the resources. You are
It's
on
not
25
smart.
HP. Like, even that too shouldn't be able to take the fight over there, you know?
Yeah.
When you're low, you have to reposition, and you see another team coming in. Just get out. You've gotten your knock, all right. That team is down one man. Even if the raid did go for the rest, this team which is third party would have come and gotten him. And even if she did manage to pull up the rest, big deal. We want us to stay alive so that we are dealing more damage. If you're dead, you're just gonna go back in the lobby, which we ended up doing anyway, right?
Yeah.
So we don't care about that. We care about dealing our damage, staying alive, getting high position, and everything, right?
Right.
See, sensitivity you'll get used to, bro. Anyway, but you saw, right, what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like your ideas are good, and one more thing I noticed, bro, that you are panicking a bit while climbing. during the fight with the Gibby, like inside the fight and everything, you are panicking quite a bit.
All right.
Uh, okay, let's go one more game, then I'll join up with you.
All right.
Basically, like knowing when to back out makes a lot of difference, bro. Like over there, after the Mirage, you just had to get out of there.
They'll never catch me. Aja,
You can't stay and take every single fight, you know? You have to know your limits when to back out.
All right. The thing is,
Your champion.
it's weird. It's like
Tell
I
me.
feel like I play, cause I'm usually a ranked player. I usually only play ranked, so it's like when I play pubs, it's like
follow me.
I
I
get
met your
all, I
master.
don't know. I think I get like too relaxed, and I just kind of
I mean, it's fine. I know what you're saying, but you still have to, try to at least stay alive because 25 HP health is like impossible, you know? Like,
yeah.
I know what you're saying because even I play pubs, like, it's whatever, I chill and play, but still, kind of.
You think you're not being watched right now? Don't be naive. Over there.
Oh my gosh.
Some of us are off the grid. Should stay there. I got an enemy right here. Put your eye in the sky. Logged off my drone. I see one of them. Be prepared. Let's relocate here.
Where's this skin come from?
Reloading.
Nice.
Reloading.
Oh,
Code is
I
released.
should have slid off.
Inactivate them.
Okay. See, bro, over there, first off, again, the climbing also got you in a bit of trouble, all right? Because when you're trying to climb, when your revenant was getting shot, if you're able to climb before, you would have gotten the raid right there, okay? So the climbing is a bit of a problem. And then I see you were playing well, okay? I'll tell you where you ended up messing up, okay? So I want you to pause at the moment where you knock the loba.
Okay.
Okay, just rewind and pause where you knock the loba. pause it over there. Okay. See,
Okay.
right now, you know that you've hit the Wraith for a bit. She doesn't have a body shield. You've gotten the Loba down. So over here, and see, you knock the Loba down, you stay on top, and then you hit the Wraith for around 40 HP, right? And then you fall down. Just pause once you touch the ground on the ground floor, like once you fall down and touch the ground.
All right.
Okay. So now, you had three three options, okay, and you ended up choosing the wrong one. Number one is that you revive your Revenant because the Wraith is low. She's gonna back out. If she gets some good heals, she's gonna back out and shoot at you. So if you have Revenant, you have one more man advantage. Having numeric advantage is a big deal in Apex. You need to have, even if your teammate is dog shit, it's better that you have a teammate because it's not only that the other team will have one more person to shoot at rather than you,
All right.
especially since she's a solo. Okay, second, over there you have one gun and you have around 20 ammo, okay? Now, instead of pushing this Wraith, who is very likely to find another body shield or probably a purple or something because she is going into the middle of train yard, which is unlooted at the moment. Instead of going her for the chase, which she's gonna pick up no matter what you should have done is you should have thirsted the Loba, okay, her teammate, picked up her gun and armor, you know. I don't think she had armor, but you would have gone and picked up her ammo at least and another gun, and then gone and revived your Revenant. By the time the Wraith would have come down for the Loba's banner and you would have fried her over there. That was the ideal play. But what you ended up doing, you went up, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to pause when you climb up, okay? Just climb up and pause.
All right.
Okay, so over here, I don't know if you heard it, but I heard the Wraith climbing up as well. I don't know
Mm,
if you're able to hear her.
no, I didn't.
Just before. Anyway, so just hold up. Uh, 1 second, bro. Climb up. Okay. Anyway, so when she comes up, right, like instead of sliding, she just stayed there, pre-aimed her, probably gotten her down, and then anyway, once your mag got over, you had only three bullets left, so it was difficult to get her anyway. You ended up letting her go have the loot while you didn't loot, and ended up dying over there. See what happened right over there?
When I was fighting Wraith.
Yeah, like, see, your aim is going off. That's not an issue, right? So first of all, she's climbing up. Our first priority, if someone's climbing up, they take a second to load up the animation, right? You have to pre-aim and fire her. See, your slide went wrong. You then got a few shots on. See, then what you do, right? If that someone's that close in the face, you're not comfortable fighting up close. You create a bit of distance from them, and then shoot them at the range you're comfortable with.
Okay.
So that's done. Anyway, so do you want me to watch one more game of yours or do you want me to join you now?
Watch one more game.
Watch one more game, right? Okay, let's go. See, so you have to prioritize. Like, if you have early loot, like you're getting what I'm saying, right? You would have picked up the Loba's gun. You would have had a secondary gun as well, plus probably more ammo on your flatline.
Yeah. At the very least.
Yeah. Plus, you could have resed your Revenant. He probably would have had a medkit and helped you out in the fight as well. One thing that I can say, bro, about your game is that your positioning is good, but you take too many unnecessary risks. That's one thing that I've noticed from two games.
All right.
Introducing your champion.
I do this for the rush. The fans are just a bonus.
In order to break, comes by
This way. Kada. Chua, we're already in the ring. Recharging my shield. Seconds. The ring's right there. Ring's not that far. Getting my eyes in the sky. 30 seconds. I should finish up here. I'm recalling my drone. Only 10 seconds left. Time's up.
See the headphone, what I was thinking ki you have called for yours now. You not called.
I have a cord.
Sorry.
switching out of my drone. I'm good to go. I'm recalling my drone. Initiating reboot. Rockstar out. Switching to drone mode. Watch my back.
Oh,
There were quite a few things I'd like to go over this game, okay?
all right.
First up, I want you to scroll back to when you EMP for the first time, around minus 4 minutes and 7 seconds, I believe. No, a bit more than that. Minus 4.5 minutes when you hit your EMP. Just pause it after you hit the EMP. Then you back out from the other side and then aim with the alternator. Just pause at that moment.
All right. I'm here.
Okay, bro. See, over there, your no matter who you are, your shots with the alternator are not gonna hit that far. You have a charge rifle over there. You have a Evo shield. Why not use your charge rifle and get a little bit of damage on your Evo shield? You know,
Yeah.
you could have gotten a few shots in. Okay, so that's one thing. Okay, before this, I want you to scroll back even more to the starting of the game when your Pathfinder was fighting. I forgot about that. Just hold up. Minus 7 minute and 46 seconds. When you aim with the charge rifle and try to hit that guy.
Okay.
Okay, see, first things over there, charge rifle, right? You don't keep shooting left and right. You aim for the guy because the thing is that your bullet is gonna connect instantly. You know, charge rifle doesn't have any delay. It goes like a laser beam. Sup. Okay, so you hit 1-2 shots. You missed. That's all right. Your approach was good. See, but then after that, you should have gone in a bit closer because your Pathfinder had a gun, right? He probably had this guy cracked. And what you could have done is gone in there and created a bit of panic for this guy, the Bloodhound, who the Pathfinder was shooting. Because then he would be like, oh shit, there's two people in front of my face. Who do I shoot? Who do I shoot? You know?
Yeah.
So that guy would have panicked and your Pathfinder would have also been alive. Anyway, even though you had a P2020, just your presence over there would have made that guy panic. Anyway, so now I want you to forward to the part where the lifeline drops off the ship. You see the lifeline drop off, and then you're on that little bit of high ground and you're looking at her. Just pause it right there. Just tell me when you reach that.
All right. I'm there.
Okay, see, bro. Now over here, right? You should have shot at her with the 9-9. Let her know that there's a presence behind her instead of going behind her so much. You ended up shooting at her too late. Like there were a lot of opportunities where you could have already shot at her. See, then you went downhill. You waited for her to come in the line of sight, And you shot her for a good, you cracked her, right? See, now over there, when you crack her, you know that her teammate is not around. So instead of that nade over there, right, what you should have done is kept chasing her and gotten the knock on. See, what happened is that you threw the nade in that direction, and then you can't push from that direction because your nade is over there, right? So what she did, she kept running. She got out of your line of sight. She, you know, over there, the nade was not necessary, even though it was a good idea.
I thought she was behind the rock or behind
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rocks in front of me.
See, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you, you use your nades to prevent third parties, to create choke points, and to third party. That is like when you use nades best. If you have someone low, and if you just pop a nade, right? Like if you know someone's behind in a house in one corner for sure, and if you know for sure it's gonna hit, then it's a good idea. But like this in the open, even if she was there, she would have probably walked out a bit. So over here, it wasn't the best idea to use a nade because it just gave her time to escape. Anyway, moving on, you go pick up the hemlock, you EMP them, okay? Just forward to the point EMP. Okay. Did you pause it right there? Just when your EMP is about to hit on the lifeline.
All right.
Okay, bro. See, again, mid-range, right? Mid-range, you are starting the fight with your 9-9 even though you have a hemlock. I don't know why you are not optimizing the weapons which you have. Over there, after hit with the EMP, right? Two shots with the hemlock, this lifeline would have died. Anyway, see, and then when you cracked, right? See, that's the thing. You are shooting first with your close range weapon and then switching to your mid range weapon, which is wrong. You had to start the fight with the hemlock, and then if you didn't get the knock with the hemlock, you were supposed to go in with the 9-9. Okay, okay, so now I'll tell you one more thing what happened, right? Right now, your hemlock is out of bullets, your 9-9 is out of bullets, and you're reloading both of them and throwing the knee. What you should have done is after you crack her, right, and she's going back in cover, first of all, you should have gotten the knock if you had used the weapons the other way around, as I told you. Okay, so that happens, and then you should have gone in, and you know she's gonna go in that left corner. Gone in, throw a nade, and then back out. Okay, that is what should have been done anyway. So then you reload your guns, and now you wait for them. Now they're getting all. See the nade, the arc star which you throw, right, is pointless because she's in the corner. Right, that was just a grenade wasted. She's not gonna pop out of there. Anyway, the low puts a thing when you put out your drone. Okay, now you see these guys coming through, right? Again, you know she's coming through that corner. Instead of shooting with the 9-9, again, you had to shoot with your hemlock, bro, at that range. And you're shooting at the lifeline. You are too much in the open. You have to shoot, like, see, you have your drone. You have the pre-aim on her. You have that orange outline on her. Just play around the cover and keep shooting her. You see how you're shooting, right? You're completely in the open. On top of that, there's two of them. What you could have done, shot them through the cover, your EO became blue, you could have put purple, you could have gotten one guy weak, so one of them wouldn't have challenged, you could have backed out, climbed on top of the double bins, and then shot them again. It was an easy win, but you just panicked and you ended up hasting things, and that's what led to the downfall over there. So quite a few things, bro. You're using the weapons wrong, even though you have the right weapons. You're using the weapons in the wrong situation. Second of all, when you started shooting at the lifeline, you shot in the open. You have to shoot around cover, bro. So you shoot a few shots. Don't let her shoot you. When she starts shooting, take cover, reload, and then pop back out again. That's how we're supposed to take the fight in a 2v1.
Okay,
Okay?
so I need to use my cover more efficiently. I need to
Yeah, you
stop
see, right?
throwing nades.
Yeah. See, your nades are good, but you're throwing them a too much nades you're using. And like your nades are good. Your EMP plays are amazing, by the way. I have to tell you that. I love how you EMP and shoot them, but you're using your weapons wrong. That I will have to tell you. You're using your weapons wrong. Okay, just when you drone and you see the lifeline coming, I just want you to see how you start shooting the lifeline. Just pause, bro. See, you have the pre-aim on her, right? You're behind the bin. You completely go outside the bin in the open and then start shooting her. You are literally inviting that lifeline to come lifeline shoot at me. You had to play around the rock and shoot at her, because she cracked you and then both of them started shooting and you ended up dying to zone. You see where it went wrong. You see what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah, I went completely in the open.
Exactly. Okay, bro. Do you want to run a few games now? I'll take the lead and I'll explain you the decisions I'm making.
All right,
We have about an hour left, right? So we'll play.
all right,
I'll send you. Okay, so your account. Keep your stream on because then you'll need the stream for the firing range session as well.
all
Okay.
right.
Your account name is, hold up, because I'll be switching over and coming from my second account as well.
Okay,
STK-ZoRo. Okay. Okay. So I'll come from my second account and pop you an invite. Okay.
all right. Stop playing so weird. I don't even play like this. I do gotta use my weapons right though. Hemlock for range. I don't know. I don't know. Hemlock for. I guess I gotta start using other weapons than snipers. No, it still doesn't justify it though. Hemlock for range. Hemlock is just. I think I have to think in terms of range rather than primary, secondary. I don't think I got an invite. No, I didn't. There we go. Hello? Alright, I'm here. Alright. Oh no, you're fine. It's just I'm playing. I don't know. It's just I'm making like careless mistakes. It's just I'm gonna work on it though. All right, man.
Better to die fighting than live in fear.
Introducing your champion.
Follow me. I'm the Jump Master.
I was a call. Yeah, just trying to get like
We have this moment to celebrate.
I was a Call of Duty player before this. That's why like I slow P corners, etc., etc. And I used to use this character that had a drone, and that's how I'd play her. I used my drone as like a surveillance camera. Team over there.
Far.
There's I have an Eva 8. All right.
The all-seeing eye. Not alone. There are a lot of squads around us.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
Backing out of next round. I'm good to go. Signaling my drone back.
All right. There's a lot of squads around us.
Thank you.
Body shield. Level 1. Hostile over there.
Team store left. Watch yourself.
Enemy agent over there. 지나면 뻗겠지. Putting an eye in the sky.
Inside the building. Once knocked. I'm not sure. Whoever was in the corner, lifeline's over. Yeah, I do.
Knockdown shield
Shields
here.
are here.
Level 1. Need to recharge my shield.
I'm gonna drop my energy ammo. I only have 17. Yeah, there were some over there.
Watching that direction. I'm recalling my drone. Putting an eye in the sky.
Doing a scan. Yeah, I'll take that.
Swarm. No squads near us.
Okay, we're good for now.
Drone. I'm good to go.
Backpack here. Level 2. Enemy over there.
Yeah, let's do it. EMP's ready.
We're already in the ring.
Alright.
Let's do it this way.
All right. Getting your eyes in the sky. Eyes in the sky. Care package coming in.
They're here. Yeah.
Drone. I'm good to go. Initializing EMP.
I hit for perp.
I'm down. I downed an enemy.
Where?
Contact with target.
Reload. Yeah. I put one down. You're still
Others have completed this challenge. Do you want to fight another day?
fixing it. I'm fine. Fixing it.
Hostile right here. Contact with hostile. Hostile right here.
I guess I'm the kill leader.
I was nervous.
Don't worry. I picked up the banner. I'm fine. Fixing it.
That's what I was nervous of. Y-
Signaling my drone back. Let's relocate here.
Yeah, I would have been, but I was using the EMP to find where they were. No, that was on me. I was on I was next to a zip line.
Keep an eye on the clock. There's a new kill leader. Pushing up.
Alright. I should have.
Let's explore this way.
Yeah, I should have just really get out there.
1 minute. Backpack here. Level 4.
45 seconds.
No, I don't.
Careful. They could be watching.
Bags in here.
Less than 30 seconds. Rings nearby. The ring's close.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's because of this whole coaching thing. Because even early, I don't know. Like a lot of things, like
The ring's moving.
yeah, just gotta relax. It's not that serious. Yeah, totally, totally. And plus, I have this with the broadcast, I'll be able to watch it back when
Heads up.
I'm not so rattled.
Jump tower
I
here.
think you're like the second coach I've ever done, so it was, it's new. It's a new experience. And the other guy, I was better than him, and I was kind of.
Opening fire.
Paragraph in drone. My drone has been destroyed. Hold on. Finish the
Hold on, low right here. I'm healing up. Fuck, I had a Phoenix. Yeah. I thought they pushed up for a second. Uh,
Hostile spotted. Firing. Enemy down.
sniping from up there.
enemy spotted.
You can- yeah, I'm trying to cover fire.
Thanks for that.
They're fighting.
60 seconds. I'm back. Logged off my drone.
Just make sure there wasn't pushing.
Give me a second. Fixing up.
Yeah, I can drop you some.
Energy ammo here.
45 seconds. Rings close.
Energy ammo here.
Okay. You're not using it anymore? Yeah.
We're close to the ring. Come on.
You're down on third party? They're over there. Oh, they popped it.
Rings close.
Yeah. Go up. Yeah, they're fighting over there. Yeah.
Yeah, they dropped a care package.
Let's explore this way.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Getting my eyes in the sky.
Both got perp. They're right here. Right there. Right behind that rock. Cracked.
That was the last of the squad.
Okay, I'm gonna switch out my weapons. Actually, no, I don't have much light. I'm just gonna switch back to the wingman.
Recharging my shields.
Okay. Oh no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I can about bet there's a team right there on my ping.
Not far. There's something good this way.
Understood.
Okay, there's 4 teams. There's a rat somewhere.
Ring's not too far. Let's explore this way.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. They're over there.
Breaking out of my drone. I'm good to go.
Okay, I'm gonna grab height. They're back there. He's down. They're done. Armor swapped. There's more. There's more. They have gold. I'm checking. There's a Kraber back there. I think they're getting pushed. Oh, they're not. We're the only ones on the ship, though. We have high ground. She's rezzing. Go right, I go left. They're both back there. More? So she's done? No, she's not. She's not. She's resing, self-res.
That was the last one. Nice work.
Oh, we got this.
30 seconds left. Reloading.
Yeah, let's take ring.
Come on.
I'm taking shots. Need to recharge my shields.
Right under us. GG.
Be proud. 우리 팀 전용인 것 같아.
You are the Apex champions.
Nice. What should have I done? Actually, no. I think we should. I'm gonna go back. Yeah. All right. I definitely should have popped the shield back right there. Yeah.
The one is out there looking for you. We'll find you if you let it.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah, as we should. As we should. Yeah, I shouldn't have been popping those syringes. I should have just popped those bats. I was just worried that he was gonna push like heavy while I'm in the middle of it.
모두 그지니 쓸만은 할 거야.
Yeah, I definitely should have thirsted him. I mean, I mean, I'm used to being like me versus like three people. So, wait, this World's Edge map or the King's Canyon? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like World's Edge, cause like I told you before, I'm usually solo, so I can like 1v3 people in buildings, like 3-story buildings, lose them, and just play around it. Yeah, it's now if you're a sniper like me, then it's pretty good, but at the same time, it's not good for your RNG.
Adding an extra pair of
Yo, there's 7 teams in.
there are a lot of squads near us. In the bush. Backing out of my
Yeah, yeah, it's 7 teams here.
signaling my drone back.
Hostile right here.
Okay, watch yourself. Coming up. Okay, I'm gonna get height. Okay, I'm coming up. Dropping down on me.
Opening fire.
Here, I got nades.
Charge my shields.
Contact with target.
Oh. Yeah, that was a really bad throw for me. I just. Yeah, both of them didn't go in. Oh man, yo, we shouldn't have died to that. We definitely shouldn't have died to that. Uh, that's one thing about me. I don't mind losing. I don't mind losing, but it's just how I lose is what gets me. Yeah, I wanted to smoke him out. That's why I threw the thermite and the arc star, and I was just gonna farm if it came.
I've seen it all. Nothing surprises me.
I am more prepared than you are.
Oh, okay.
Introducing your champion.
I honor those who've risen, not those who've fallen.
Follow me. I'm the jump master.
Get a good feeling of this area.
That's right. Keep us under the radar.
Let's go this way.
We're gonna rotate there. Alright. Gonna load across the way. Yeah.
Havoc here.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm ready.
The first is phone.
No problem, no problem.
Next ring's far. Hostile spotted. Let's go this way.
Alright.
I heard you. Thank you.
Contact with target. Opening fire. Reloading.
Keep it to our right. I mean to our left, my bad.
Putting an eye in the sky.
Two squads in the area.
Two squads nearby. Load up and throw.
Gibby fell. I got fried. Oh, yo, what is going on? There's another. Oh,
They found
I jumped and got knocked and it put me over the ledge. Yeah, that was so weird. Yeah. That Bangalore tried to, but that Bangalore tried to get me in a corner. I jumped and hit her for like 89. Just
Box here.
alright.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Care package coming in. Body shield here. Level 1.
Okay. Oh, that was good. We kept our cover and moving around.
There's a jump tower over there.
I heard you.
There's a jump tower here.
I think I hear someone.
I'm going to keep my eyes open over there.
You're going to cage? No, no, they're not at cage. Okay, that was a really bad jump on my end. I'm setting the EMP.
Forget that.
Putting an eye in the
2 squads in the area.
my drone. I'm good to go. Activating hardware local.
No one has shields.
Firing. Getting shot at. Phasing.
Switching to drone view. I got one over there.
They're in the building.
I downed an enemy.
There's more. Pushing. I have no idea.
They don't know everything. For me, that's how I found you. Phoenix, get here.
Got a muscle here. Skull piercer.
Spending too much time in a box. There's some med kits and
Enemy spotted.
I'm recalling my drone.
yeah, she's right above me.
They all seem high.
Nice.
That's the last of that squad. This dimension's looking like a kill leader. Looks like I'm the kill leader. This time.
Alright. Over here, over here. She's fried. She's really one. Behind you, behind you. Oh, he's one.
Need to recharge my shield.
I dropped down. She went back up. I dropped down from a different way though. I tried to cut her off. Yeah, I have to work on that. I'm not really aggressive. Yeah, I dropped it. Yeah, it slows you down.
Shield cell here.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. Um, let me practice moving around just a little bit more. Lagging a bit. Already. A drop slide? Oh, yeah, yeah. It does. I never knew about that. You said hold X? No, I mean like, does that helps? Yeah. Yeah. Alright.
Contact.
Yeah, I didn't have a barrel on it.
Hostile close. Let's explore this way.
It's kind of hard to see. Okay. Right. No. Is it? No strafe? Yeah. A white. Yeah. Wait, I mean, I have a different site. I have the. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's go this way.
Okay. So you're strafe and that's what I do. You strafe to assist your aim. Okay. Okay.
Come on.
You got it.
Yes.
Listen, let's move here.
Yeah, it pulls a lot.
Contact with hostile.
Yeah, it's way more accurate when you strafe. Just left and right. I used to. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I always try to control the recoil for the wingman. Okay, I hit all of them. I missed one headshot.
Hostile right here.
Said you get. Okay. Yeah. Well, what if you don't usually use the R99? I said, what if you don't usually use the R99? Like, I'm usually a sniper wingman. I'm.
We should go this way. Who's ready to fly on a zip line?
Okay, I'm low on ammo for my R9.
Let's go this way. Let's go this way.
close. Taking fire.
Should just cream in that corner.
That was enlightening. Thanks for not giving up on me.
We should go this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's explore this way. Contact with target.
You sliding. Yeah.
This time will be different.
They tried to get rid of me. They failed.
Okay, so now they have to, yeah, they have to stop and redirect it, and they're gonna be lasered.
Let's explore this way.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and you, yeah. Why not carry a battery? Doesn't batteries heal more? Yeah, it's all about the shields. Once the shield is broken, for the most part, you're either dead or. Alright, no, it's about good. I just keep trying to improve and watch the stream. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, you too, man. Take care.
Throwing Oxstar.